Hi, Sarah Hill.
Our book looks good. This is called The Most Magnificent Thing, and it is by Ashley Spires. I really like this title. I'm probably going to have to turn my computer to make this fit. So, let's get ready. Oh. Written and illustrated by Ashley Spires, which is what I suspected. Here's a girl and a dog. Okay, can I fit? Can we see everything? Yes. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things. He unmakes things. One day the girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it, and she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. Sorry, kicked my book stand. First, she hires an assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. This is it. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go, which means she's going to try again. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. It's this. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She has antenna. There's one antenna. There are two antennas. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. Look at her. Look at the black above her head. Think about how she feels, because you know. Here it is. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. Black cloud. If only the thing would just work. Crunch. The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain, and she explodes. Look at all the smoke around her. She's exploding. It is not her finest moment. I'm no good at this. I quit. I'm going to pause for 1 second. I've told you our goal this year is to be resilient, which means when something bad happens, we're like, okay, that bad thing happened. I'm going to get over it and go move forward. She's not being resilient right now because she just said, I'm no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk because he's a dog. It's not much help at first, but before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. Look at her. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. the bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. See, these are all the wrong things she made. But she sees something good in all the wrong things. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. This will stop that leak. This one's all wet. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant. I think he's taking a nap. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a little bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. And you see it's a scooter, and it's got this thing. This is called a sidecar. Like it's like a little car on the side that her dog can ride in. I think that is the most magnificent thing. Now, what did we need to learn from this book? In the end, she turned out to be resilient. And then because she was resilient, she accomplished her task that she was trying to do that seemed so hard. So I need you to work on being resilient. When something tough comes your way, you just barrel through it and you say, I can beat this and I'm going to win.